Right, buddy.
Alright guys, Pitbikesonic here, episode 3 of the factory AMR rebuild. Today we are not at RC Coatings today, we're heading off to KHR Motorcycles because there's a few jobs that I can't do. I can't bleed brakes for toffee, and also we need to get that broken frame bolt out that we saw in episode 2. Also, a few more goodies have turned up. We've now got a new clutch lever, and we've also now got a new
Right, buddy.
we've also got a new fuel tap as well. The van absolutely stinks in here because it's been leaking fuel since I picked it up from RC Coatings, and we're now taking it over to KHR Motorcycles. So I'll be looking forward to getting this new fuel tap fitted. Right, let's head over to Kai's, get all this stuff. Let's try and get the majority of the stuff done today, and maybe I might start it up today for the first time. We'll give the carb a clean out as well, so we might get it started up for the first time today as well. Right, let's head over to Kai's. Let's go. Right, so here we are, KHR Motorcycles, to do some work. I'm going to just do the bits I can myself first, then we'll hand it over to Kai to do the rear brake and a few other little things that I'm too incompetent to, or whatever that word is, to do. So yeah, we're going to start off, we're going to get the carb off, and we're going to get that fuel tap swapped over as well that's leaking. So let's get on with that first, guys. Look at the state of it in there. The state of it in there. Look at the state of it in there. Right, so the fuel tap is still leaking, so Kai's getting onto that. We'll probably have to put a little bit of sealant around it. I am now going to strip down this nibby carb because it looks filthy inside. So we'll get that stripped down, give it a good clean out with a blow line and some carb cleaner. Right, so that is the nibby carb all cleaned out. What I've noticed, you're probably not going to be able to see it in the camera here, but the rubber or you probably can just see it, it's starting to perish a little bit. Once these start to get air in, the bikes run terrible, they rev really high, so I'm probably going to have to get that replaced as well, so that's another thing to add to the bill. And if anyone is interested, when I took it apart, this was running a 110 main jet. I didn't look at the pilot, but yeah, 110 main jet. I haven't rode it yet, so I don't know if it runs nice, but we'll see when we take it up early. Right, I'm dropping these forks down a bit because the handguards are sticking up way too much. But literally, I've undone these two, but this third one, I'm guarantee is going to be the same. So if we just do this, just a light turn, watch. Oh no, this out of the three, that one was actually quite tight, but the other two literally were finger loose. Dan, I know you're asking, could you get my 888s off the bike? So yeah, let's get these 888s off, get some 76s on the boy. So there you go, the broken bolt is now out. What we're going to do is we're going to do the same as what this side is. We're just going to run a bolt all the way through instead of having two separate bolts threaded each end. So we're just going to run a bolt with a nut on the end just like we have on this one. So that is all done. Got the handguards in the right place. I've fit the new clutch lever up there as well. Just can't connect the cable. All the stickers are off now as well. We're really starting to, yeah, more stickers off on the side panels there. We're really starting to progress now. The fuel tap is on as well. So the new fuel tap is on as well. We'll put a bit of sealant around the edge there as well, just to be double sure it's not leaking. We've cleaned the carb out, which you've already seen. So yeah, really making progress on the AMR today. Massive thank you to Kai at KHR Motorcycles for helping us do these jobs that we can't do. Next up is we need to bleed that rear brake up that's not working. But we're getting there, boys and girls. There we have it then. Frame bolts, engine bolts, all fixed, all nicely tightened in now. Next up, rear brake, and then I think that'll be calling it a day then. But we've got a lot of stuff done today, so you know when mechanical days just go well and everything just falls into place nicely. Right, rear brake, let's go. Yeah, baby. Another job ticked off the list. Right, it's all done. Wow, we've got a lot done today. The exhaust is now on, as you can see. We've had to, oh, you probably can't see from that angle, but we've put a bolt in, so that fits nicely now. Rear brake works. That snapped out bolt in the frame, that is out. It's, yeah, gone. Clutch, I'll put the clutch lever on basically once I get it down. We're now going to take it down. I'm going to fix this catch tray because it's broken in loads of places. We're just going to put some washers in that. make it a lot more sturdy. But apart from that, we're nearly there, and we're just going to make sure the sealant we've put around the fuel tap is all good. But yeah, all good. Right, let's see how much oil comes out of this thing. I'm hoping at least a little bit. Oh, the sump plug was tight. Well, it's got something in it. And it's got the traditional pit bike afro on top of the magnetic sump plug. Alright guys, so that was episode 3 or 4, I can't remember, of the factory AMR rebuild. Got a lot done today, really went over the bike with a fine tooth comb, found loads of nuts and bolts that were loose and things like that. But starting from the front, we've got one side of the handguard on now. We've adjusted the fork so the handguards fit nicely with that. The nibby carb has been taken off, cleaned out, that's all done. That engine bolt or frame bolt, that is all drilled out and securely put in. The catch tray is now on nicely. The exhaust, that is now fitted nicely. What else? Can't remember what else. Just it's had a proper good going over. Fresh oil in it as well. Yeah, just had a proper going over. So massive thank you to KHR Motorcycles for letting us use their facility, their workshop. Also, forgot about that as well. Rear brake is now working spot on, so we'll be backing it into the corners at Ella now when we're ready to test ride it. And that's another thing as well, the new fuel tap's all fitted as well, but we do need to get some new fuel pipes. I am probably going to fit a light and flywheel on it. I would feel really bad if I sold this bike to someone, they took it out first night and they snapped the crank. So we are probably going to fit a light and flywheel. We'll probably come back here at KHR Motorcycles to do that, because that's not something I trust myself to do. But we're very close to getting finished now. Guys, if you've enjoyed this episode, make sure to go check out KHR Motorcycles on Facebook and on Instagram. Also, if you enjoyed this video, guys, make sure to hit the subscribe button just here. And if you want to watch some more videos, hit this button here. Cheers, guys, for watching. I'll see you for the next episode of the AMR Rebuild. Bye-bye.